Hello everyone. Today I'm with Brad Fellrath, our course superintendent. We'd like to cover a couple topics today. Our first topic, the bunkers. We are very, very close to being completed with the bunkers. Fortunately, we had a slight delay this weekend because we needed to aerify the greens. But the aerifying went well and it's done with. We're moving back on to the back 9 of the north course to finish up the last few holes that we have. So I think about another week to 2 weeks we should be completed totally. Brad, let us know.
All right, yeah, well anyhow we did get greens and collars on both golf courses finished. Actually finished this morning. Tees and fairways will have to be done at a later date as conditions allow. It's just too hot and try and do anything. As far as our bunkers are concerned, they are working on the last 3, which are 14, 15, and 16 on the north. 14 is ready for sand, and after that, that one will be complete. 15 and 16 are under various stages of grading and putting the bunker complex together. We were hoping they were going to be done this week, but I just don't see how it's going to happen at this point. They have increased the size of their crew to try and get things done and get so they can get out of here as much as we need them to get out. But we don't want to take any shortcuts. Hopefully beginning of next week, if rain or weather conditions don't get in the way, we should be at that point. We will open the south tomorrow, so we can shut the back 9 of the north down for the construction crew to work without interference, and vice versa with us and them.
Okay. Well, one of the inhibiting factors has been all this rain we've been getting, and that leads me into the next topic that we'd like to discuss today, is the condition of the golf course. There's a couple factors that play into this. Number one, we have had probably the coolest springs that I can remember in several years. The heat hasn't risen high enough to get that Bermuda really kicked in and growing. So it's under a stress condition. Talk a little bit about that, Brad.
Well, the Bermuda, although it is warm enough for it to turn green, it just is not growing on its own to the point of recovering from, say, divots or any winter damage that was created.
Or traffic.
And traffic, of course. Once we went to carts on paths, which we did about our normal time, but it hasn't warmed up, so it's taken a beating on, especially where people go in and out of the cart paths with the traffic. With our condition with the COVID situation where everyone's on their own cart, of course we ended up with every foursome. Now we have twice the traffic because we have 4 carts going out instead of 2, and it's just something that we've had to deal with a little bit. We've had 2 weeks where we've had so much rain, I have not been able to get a mower basically on the golf course in 2 weeks. This weather's also precluded me from getting in and doing the weed maintenance that we try to do. So we are working as hard as we can, especially this week, to try and catch up with these areas, because I know that many areas of the golf course do not look like we've become accustomed to looking like. With the conditions of the weather, etc., we just haven't been able to get out and maintain these areas. I don't want to send a mower out and make a bigger mess than what we started off with, trying to cut some grass and end up with big tire ruts and everything everywhere. So today's a great drying day. The last 2 days we have not had rain and a little wind, which helps dry that surface off. So those people that come out this weekend will see a tremendous difference, I think. And hopefully by a week from Friday, we'll have been able to mow 2 or 3 times everything, and things will fall back into place the way we normally have. We opened the range about a week ago. Was not looking the way we would like it to look, but there is some signs of actually some top growth, additional top green growth. So that should be starting to grow in a little bit better than it's looked. And
well, it's on its way.
It is.
Hopefully with the warmer temperatures, this will it'll grow out of it, and it will. But one additional aspect of this, for example, because of the restrictions on everybody's part, everybody's home, everybody's under still a partial lockdown. They've been playing golf. In April, we did over 6,000 rounds of golf. And that's twice as many rounds of golf as we did last April. And to couple that with multiple carts, extra carts, that's a lot of wear and tear on the golf course. And it's just been, and we're seeing it. You're seeing it because it's if that grass isn't growing at its fullest, it's being worn down by just the traffic. But again, we're glad everybody's been able to play golf, and we're glad we're that busy out there on the golf course. But the conditions should improve dramatically over the next couple of weeks. So we thank you for your patience. And of course, if you have any questions on any of these items, please feel free to contact me or Brad or any of the staff, and we'll direct you in the right position to get an answer. So we thank you for your time.